Right. Hello, everyone. This is Invasion Animation, and I'm basically doing this because I don't really have the time for a live stream today, and I had this idea to do something kind of like this. So I figured, why not? Let's try it. Let's try it out now. So, so I want to talk. This is basically gonna be like a talking thing, like talk about some subject, and I draw something kind of related to it. So right now I am drawing the tiny chef. By now you've probably seen him on YouTube, but he used to have a show on Nickelodeon that that they unjustly canceled because that show even won an Emmy and they just straight up canceled it. And it's not fair. It's a pretty good show. Like I haven't heard of it before since I'm kind of old, but I did see it on YouTube a few times, and I thought it was pretty good, like from what I seen. And then, like after I heard about it getting canceled, I basically like binge watched like a whole bunch of it, and it's a pretty good show. You should check it out if you can. And yeah, so right now I'm drawing some fan art of the Tiny Chef, but I also want to relate it to like what happened to him because like these executives in these networks, and not just networks but just about anything, can cancel just about anything that they want to for no good reason. Like I don't even have to tell you, but by now you should know like all of the insane tins that they've basically canceled and like got rid of on like Disney Plus and all kinds of other platforms as simple tax write-offs. And these are like well-known properties like Teen Titans, even the dreaded Teen Titans Go, but they got rid of all of these stuff just so that they can save money on not paying the actors and voice actors royalties, and I find that absolutely abhorrent to do. I'm basically drawing him from memory, so this is it here. So, so yeah. On the background, I drew it a long time ago. It was for an animation that I never made. It was gonna be Winnie the Pooh killing a bunch of his people in the woods. But then I decided not to. Then Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey came out, and yeah, so that was that. But I was basically gonna make my own rendition of it. But anywho, um, I think it's wrong that these executives can just go ahead and just choose to do that. People pay good money every month to just be able to watch their shows, and many of them watch the same shows, and they even had the audacity to split some stuff up across seasons, and I find that completely ridiculous. Some of you guys may not know this, but I actually a show to Nickelodeon, and they rejected me, but hey, it is what it is, and I decided I can just make it myself. I changed up a few things because I can make it like a lot better now that I know more about what I'm doing. But hey, it is what it is. But that is the beautiful thing about the internet. You know, before all of this AI stuff is making it way harder to do. But that's the beautiful thing. Like if you wanna create these shows, it's a beautiful way to get your idea out there and have people actually come by and watch and appreciate you and what you do. And that is just an amazing thing. Let's see. Did I make him too fat? He is kind of round, so I think I made him right. So we're gonna just do that. Gonna have his feet go kind of like this. And kind of like that. But yeah, they cancel just about everything. Then they leave some of the most nonsensical garbage shows out there and just leave that on there. Like, well, I don't really hate watch stuff, so I don't really know what they have on there, but it is. I'm sure you all can give like a bunch of examples in the comment section. But yeah, that's like what's wrong with these corporate media machines like Netflix. Like, there used to be a day when Netflix would like greenlight anything and it can become like the most wonderful series. Like, that's how everyone knows about Stranger Things. They gave them a chance when no other studio would. And nowadays they cancel so many amazing shows after one season if they don't get the views. And then they allow nonsense like the Electric States to be made. That kid wasted $350 million for one generic ass movie that's based off of a pretty good book. And that's just insanity. Now, if it was up to like actual fans of the book and actual people who, read the book and made it, now that would be a different thing. That would actually, I feel like that movie could have actually been something that isn't crappy, but no, they just decided to mess up the entire idea of that movie. It should be obvious I don't have a script for this, but anyways, I'm curious like how they even came to the conclusion that that movie was a good idea, because it is just so crappy. Anyways, like back in the day, you can like get all of these amazing things like for not too much, if not too much, and then you can just watch it whenever you want. You can get DVDs, all of these physical media, and it would be just that much easier for people to watch and consume what they wish, and that is just a good thing to do. Like, I have a bunch of physical media where there's no one's gonna be able to change it or censor it or use AI to go back and remove or add some other nonsense like this YouTube nonsense that's happening. Well, anyways, I think that's just the way things are now. It just gets worse and worse. But I am happy that the Tiny Chef actually managed to get his show back. I'm really happy to hear that. I think this is around his color. He's kind of like a mossy type of green. I think that's about it. So yeah. So this show is basically me commenting about like various stuff and trying to find like some piece of media that's similar to it that I can draw from. And that's basically the idea of this little tin here. Don't know if I'm gonna make it a series yet. So if people like it, then I will. If not, hey, that's fine too. But yeah, so basically talking about this has made me feel a lot better about like, well, not feel better, but it makes me feel like at ease talking about the stuff that this media is doing and the way the place is going. Since he doesn't like look too similar, I'm just gonna take some creative renditions of it. This is not how his apron actually looks, but I kind of like how it looks right there. So I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, so we got that. Let's make it a little bit more like red, kind of. or orange, that works. So yeah, basically Hollywood, it's just trying to, they're spending this abysmal amount of money, even though people don't really care about that high amount of money being spent on their movies. They just want the movies to be good. They just betray like all of these amazing ideas that I know for a fact that they can continue on or add on to or fund. And then they just spend millions upon millions, hundreds of millions on some nonsense that no one even wanted. Then they act all surprised that no one wants to see it. It's just ridiculous to me. So let's color in his insides. Let's give him a nice red pinkish tone, and then a nice little bit of this. And yeah, that's basically the video. Maybe I should have him like feed in a little critter. I'm doing this without any reference. I think he has like a caterpillar type of creature, but I forgot how it looked. So let's just draw this. Let's just draw a little caterpillar. Give it a nice little happy face. Let's have that be kind of like a tongue and sticking it out. Let's just do this. Right, so let's add the shine to his eyes because I like the eye shiny. Even though they're inside and it doesn't make much sense. This is, and then I actually repurposed the background to like be content for some of my owl creatures. They're called like a Chicktroni. They're actually going to be in that cartoon that I pitched for Nickelodeon, then I changed some things up. It's called The Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. It's going to be out at some point. Don't know when, don't know where, but it's going to be out at some point. How long it's taken me to animate these days, maybe it'll be out in 2 years or so. Assuming I didn't work on like any other animations or something. So we're just gonna have these little nubs be kind of like that. And that's good. And yeah, so I'm sure there are more stuff I wanted to say, but I can't recall them right now. So we're basically done here. So tell me like what your favorite movie is in the comments down below. I am curious about it. I have lots of favorite movies. My longest favorite movie was probably Mars Attacks, but like all kinds of movies. Let's see. So we can have legs kind of like this. Right, so comment down below what your favorite movie is. I am curious to see. It should have like more ingredients here, so let's have like a little bit more things. So let's have something like bottles. Let's lower that to a tray. Right, so let's go with bottles. And this poor tiny chef, he was so depressed when he first found out the news. It was so sad. So we're gonna just do this. It's not too important since it's in the background. So just gonna do that. Empty that too, and then I'm gonna do some nice long ones here to signify that these are like the last 2 eggs. Right, so let's do a little box. It's not a very good box, but hey, that's fine. But like a pretty good older movie, it's called The Voices. I just got finished watching it, and it's pretty neat, if I do say so myself. So got all of that. Let's also add some flour. And I'm gonna add like kind of a reference to something. Most of y'all probably wouldn't know it, but this is kind of a reference to that episode of Danny Phantom. Not sure if I'm remembering it correctly, which kind of defeats the purpose of it being a reference, but what can you do? So anyways, got that. Let's go and make this blue here and here. Just up the tolerance. That will do. Undo and white. And let's make that melt. You can add a red cap to it, because that's what milks have. MI. Good enough. And that could be the O. Alright, so white egg, and let's make this carton kind of blue. Let's make the inside of it darker blue. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to press that like button, hype it. I don't know if it would work, but it's worth a try. Share this with your friends, comment down below, and until next time, this is Invasion Animation heading on out. Yeah, this is pretty good. Till next time.